What is up, guys? The frick was just on my freaking camera. Welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day. Today we are finally getting back to work on some of the cars. Yesterday we had the Boston Apparel latest drop. It went very, very well. Big shout out to everyone who supported the drop. All your orders will be out tomorrow, so Monday. There still is some stuff available on the site. I'll throw up some images of what we still have available. If you guys want to pick anything up, first link down in the description box below. As always, we really appreciate the support. Today is going to be, of course, an Evo type of day. We need to work on this car a little bit. We need to work on this car a little bit. And then Jared called me earlier, said his car's acting a little sus. So maybe we're going to work on Jared's car a little bit as well. I want to pull this thing out. Before we left for Hawaii, we did the Cerakote on the downpipe. So that downpipe is chilling over here. Let's go ahead and get this downpipe back on the car. Look how freaking beautiful this turned out. Absolutely phenomenal. So sick. So yeah, we need to get this downpipe back on the car because as of right now, she's a little bit loud coming right out of that turbo. I'm gonna do a quick check on all the fluids, make sure the T-case, the trans, all that good stuff is topped off, radiator, engine oil, and then this thing should be ready for some more power when we get a fuel system in. So let's get that tackled first. Let's move that car, get that thing situated, and we can move on to this Evo. While we have the car up in the air, I'm gonna go ahead and slap on our inner fenders. A couple of weeks ago, I drove this car in the rain and some water got in the fuse box. So it'd be nice to get all that covered up with our inner fenders. So let's pop the wheels off, get those guys installed, and we can go for a little rip, make sure we don't have any exhaust leaks, and we should be done for the day on this car. We gotta make sure this thing still rips after sitting for like 3 weeks. So let's go let her eat and make sure it's still fast. After being gone for a while and not driving any fast cars on vacation, that car's insane. It's so freaking fast. I'm excited to do the flex fuel setup and make like 700 wheel. Coming soon, coming very, very soon. Let's move on to Smoke, the gray Evo 10. We gotta get this thing cleaned up. She is filthy. Let me show you guys how I go about cleaning this thing. Cars are so freaking easy to clean when they're ceramic coated. If it's just like dust and dirt that got stuck on there, let me show you guys what I do. It's a very simple process. First thing is just run through, hose it off, get the majority of the dirt off there. This is the main reason why I love ceramic so much. Pretty much perfect. Next up, we got the foam cannon. Just gonna give her a nice foam. Let that sit on the wrap and the wheels for about 5 minutes, and then we can go ahead and hose it off. As you can see, because it's ceramic coated, it does kind of beat up the foam as well, but it still works like it should. Because the car wasn't absolutely disgusting, that's all we really need to do. From here, I'm just gonna grab our leaf blower, blow off all the water, and we'll be done. I know I've said it before, but if you haven't ceramic coated your car, if you've polished and waxed but not ceramic coated your car before, I would highly recommend testing out ceramic coat. It's absolutely amazing. I do have a discount code, but they do have a 4th of July sale coming up. So within like the next couple of weeks, you can save a ton of money if you just hold off a little bit. If you want to buy it right now, I'll have a link down below, but stay tuned for that sale they're about to have. Main thing that we need to get done today is get the new springs on this car. So I'm gonna pull this thing up in the air and let me show you guys what we're rocking it now for some springs. It's not cool, not okay. It's very, very ghetto. It rides like complete shit. I would highly recommend not cutting your springs. It looks okay. It doesn't ride okay. I don't even want to drive the car, it rides so bad. These are the same springs that we put on Rose when Bobby owned it. Megan's, they're super freaking cheap. I think they're $150 online. I was gonna do the yellow speed coils like we always run on all the cars, but not only are they like $1,000, they were also out of stock and I needed some like now. So that's why we decided to go with some cheap Megan springs. They ride good, they sit it pretty low, and like I said, they're cheap. If you guys want some of these, I'll link them down in the description box below. Check this out. We had the eye box on here and it was sitting pretty freaking high. So I cut the springs. And as you can imagine, she don't ride too well. All right, my friends, here's the final look with the new springs on. I'm sure it's gonna settle a little bit, probably like a 3/8 of an inch max. It's not super low. It's definitely a lot better than what it was on the iBox before we cut them. I think it's a good height. As always, if you wanna buy these springs, I'll link them down in the description box below. I'm gonna go rip the car around a little bit, make sure everything's good, make sure we don't got any clunks, and see how good she rides, even though I already know because we had them on Jared's car. Rides good, no clunks, sits pretty good. Overall, I would say that is a win. This was the last thing that we needed to do on the Evo 10 before I wanted to go ahead and sell it. So this car is officially gonna be for sale probably tonight or tomorrow. It was a fun little build, but we never really had plans or intentions of keeping this car in the first place. I'm gonna go to wrap up today's video right here. Super nice getting back in the swing of things. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit slow for a while, or maybe a few days, as I like finish up these random projects and start moving on to the bigger stuff. But it is nice finally being back home, getting back into the rhythm of building cars. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow.